It's me again, the guy who says unbelievable, unbelievable information that's densely packed um, and reiteratively hard to believe, while seeming not that excited about it. This time, I am. I don't. I'm similarly unexcited. A little bit excited. Okay, this is really bad news. Sorry, my facial expressions and delivery don't match the subject matter. Matter. So basically, yeah, we are. I mean, some. If you watch this, you're not from the UK. You might also be, but we in the UK are under siege. Siege. We're under digital siege, and we have been for arguably 20 years now. 20 years now. And what that's taking the form of at the moment is the Daily Mail's provocative and perfidious, which here means filled with lies, not not factual, um, commentary on the migrant crisis, as well as other racial and theological issues, is causing a lot of division and propping up positions like reform and other things. Also, while that's going on, the property market is also under similar siege-like tactics from large corporations. I'm hearing, like BlackRock. I know for a fact that BlackRock has taken an interest in homes that people live in across the globe, and especially in the UK, due to some of the entrenchment value of these homes and a few other interesting things to do with our economy. Now, that guy spoke about it. Steve, the he's got his own economics named after him. He's from the city. He's a trader. Speaks with a Cockney accent. If you don't know who he is, doesn't matter. But yeah, he talks about it a lot, as does a few other people who are doing like interviews. I think Nova Media or something like that. But yeah, there seems to be um, those two very notable presences combined with um, a few other things which are hard to describe. But I'm going to explain to you why they're hard to describe. So I don't know if you remember Brexit, and during Brexit there was a company called Cambridge Analytica which was involved in Facebook manipulation and other social media manipulation over in America and here, in that people were encouraged to vote for Brexit. Now, there didn't seem to be at the time any obvious gain to this from for people like me who objectively saw that Brexit wasn't going to provide any value for the UK, and also objectively wasn't being run as a campaign that appeals to any sort of thing that makes sense or is in factual reality. It was an emotional campaign aimed at stoking feelings of xenophobia, patriotism, etc. Basically, stoking people up and making them feel like this is our country, and the way for us to have agency over it is to vote this way, which is Brexit. Now, at the time, this may have been confusing for a lot of people because, what is the value in hamstringing your economy just slightly? But if you go back to what I originally said about us being under siege for 20 years, and I'll take you back to the Edward Snowden kind of incidents, then the Cambridge Analytica, and obviously during this whole time, Facebook and Palantir, which acquired Babylon, which, like the other company that traces DNA, has a lot of data and the UK health system was subject to many data breaches as well during that time. So what we find is an accumulation of capability, finance, and data for individuals, citizens, profiles, DNA profiles matched with social media decision-making profiles, matched with model scaling. So you can see that for a company like Cambridge Analytica, if you can imagine them being them, that their ability to sway a percentage of the vote or to sway people was seen as a materially valuable thing. And you can see that technology being transplanted or evolved into the current day editions of Palantir, which makes government contracts in regards to data acquisition, data handling, and just data analysis in general. So you can imagine that they're handling a lot of our data as private citizens, as well as our business data as public sector workers or private sector workers. So I'm just giving you the heads up. Sorry I'm not more effective at it. Obviously I spent all my time learning how to research, not enough time learning how to do video presentations, but be aware, it's not just, oh, they're affecting my news feed. The news feed is under siege. Probably if you see something, it costs a lot of money for you to see it. Do you know what I mean? So be aware of that. Or if it doesn't cost a lot of money for you to see it, then someone who's paying a lot of money to control what you can see has okayed it, if you know what I mean. So just be aware, those of you who care or can care, etc.